Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Life and Times with Indeed. Oh my. Yes, today is episode 13. We're going to do a wee bit of an update. Also on top of that, we are going to demolish part of the old house. Yes, it's a sad, sad day. I remember working so hard on this place, building it back in episode 4 and 5, I believe it was, getting this place together and just making it look nice. And now that we're moving to another place, I need to demolish it. But as you can see, I have the chunk borders enabled here, and that is for a very specific reason. Yes, it is. So you see what we have here is a chunk border here. So I'm actually we're going to leave our wonderful presents from Collie. Great guy. Look at that, look at that. Mickey and Donna, we're going to leave those guys because they're awesome, but they don't need to be chunk loaded. So what we're going to do is we're going to expand over because we have world anchors. So it's a 3x3 chunk area. So we're going to load up this area, which means I'm going to have to do some terraforming on the water. Don't worry, I will do that. Lego man. I will do that off camera. But what we're doing is we just need to keep everything within these 3x3. The chunk loader is going to move to this chunk here. The building will be demolished. All piping and everything will be done underground. And this will become our mass production area. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do the tree farm. We're going to replace it this video. We're going to make it a massive emerald tree farm, 14 by 14. Then we're going to do sugarcane here, and we're going to do wheat here, and we'll move the sheep around, and we might have to do 2 tree farms because I'm going to start working on my 64 times furnace generators with that. So that's going to mean I'm going to need a lot more charcoal. So we might do 3 tree farms along the front just to keep up on charcoal. Then we'll do sugarcane, wheat, sheep. I want to do slime balls, a tree farm as well. So we get the slime trees planted and have them harvested as well. So that they'll be picked up and we can have that going. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, sheep, wheat, slime balls, sugarcane. So that only leaves me with 2 more farm areas that I can place down. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I might leave them open for now. I might just do a mix of a bunch of things. Might do nether wart. I might actually even move an ender pearl farm out here depending on how many ender lily seeds I can get after I automate it inside of the base. The inside of the base is only going to be 8 by 8, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, we're just going to come down here. Let's eat some beef. As you can see, Spice of Life and has been taken out, so we can now eat whatever food we like. There was a bit of a kerfuffle about that being removed, but you know, can't please the world, unfortunately. If you could, there would be no wars. Haha! But I just... Oh my dear, I got seeds and everything on me. Like, I got filters and stuff bouncing all around. Let's get rid of some of the shite. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we can pick the stuff up. So we need to... So power's going to be good for now. Oh, we got a great wood grown. Nice. Keep those saplings though. See, plenty of charcoal. So we got power for a while. Power production is still in here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it here or move it. That's going to be a very good question. Saplings are good, so we'll just throw the saplings and stuff in here for now, and then we'll come back for them after. So the way we got this set up, the planter, let's grab one. It's in this ender pouch. Too many ender pouches. That's all I can say. Too many ender pouches. So the planter should go here, and then that's where we'll grab all the wonderful saplings. Actually, we won't put those in there yet because it's got power and I don't want to have it start planting as of yet. Okay. So let's pick up the stuff here. Okay. It's all about getting things situated, moved around a bit. So, uh, while we're doing this, let's go back to a little bit more about myself. So, as I told you before, there we go. I am from Canada. I currently live in Toronto, but I also grew up in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is a very, very small town sort of place. I actually grew up at a very small town, actually, about 600 people into it. So, mind you, moving to Toronto was a wee bit of a shock for me, if you will. Going from a little town, it's not even a town, I guess, a village, if you will, from, 600 people to a city of, you know, 5 million. It's a wee bit of a difference, I think. But before that, before moving to Toronto, I did spend a good deal of time in Halifax, in Nova Scotia, and that was a nice city. It was, wasn't too busy, too hectic. It was, good, and that's where I spent my days of college. That's where I learned all my IT stuff. Now, community colleges are a wee bit different in Nova Scotia, at least, than they are in most places. Doesn't give you the whole, fancy dancy, the degrees or anything like that. I ended up with a nice, whoa, whoa, oh, how did I put my head in a block? That was just not right. There we go. So, suffocated by block placement. That would have been a nice one to have show up. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay, where was I? So yeah, so I went and spent 3 years in school there, Nova Scotia Community Colleges. I did my little network server networking, server support and networking degree. That was a lot of fun. A lot of good memories from Nova Scotia, that's for sure. Sorry, lost track of what I was saying there. But no, good bars and stuff, yeah. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good times. So other than that, let's see here. What has been new server side? Well, I guess I've got a promotion. I am now an admin on the Indeed server. Yes. So that's really cool. The guys asked me if I would mind helping out. And, I was more than happy to lend a hand. All this piping, I have to get it all situated and lined up. This needs to come back here some. There we go. And then we can run power up from there. And the item duct can come down and follow this path as well. Okay. Yeah, so now an admin on the server, so I get to keep an eye on a bunch of things. That's always fun. And other updates with us, we got a good section of the base over there done. We're still working on some things. My next video, we're actually going to work on some bees. We're going to get a bunch of stuff moved from night space over. We got about 3 big rooms out there that we're going to do for bees. We're going to have one area that's going to be the hazardous bees, things that set you on fire when you go near them and such. One section for all of the bees he has going, and then one section for all the bees I'm going to have going, and we'll just share the hazardous bee area because there's not really that many of them, so we can put all of our stuff in there and work with it. We're going to do a bunch of apiaries, so we'll just run the power for them that way and work it that in that manner. So I actually need to run item duct through this way, actually, not that way. And power actually needs to come this way too. Come on. Okay. So fluid duct can go that way. Getting all sidetracked now. Oh shoot. You watch, I don't have enough fluid duct. I'm gonna have to go back. You're gonna get to see part of the base. And that's not right. No! Just one pipe off. Haha. I will not need to go back. You will not get a sneak peek of the base. Not yet, at least. Huzzah! Victory shall be mine! I'll haul this out because we're gonna need more of this anyway. And more of this. Okay. There we go. We're looking good. I'll bring her over, plug her in here. Pull you off. There we go. Then we can just break that down. And we'll just come right under it like that, down 2 blocks. Okay, so that runs power in. There we go. So that's the power part done. I think if we're going to do this, we might as well try and make it a little neater, right? At least that's my thinking on this. If we're going to do it, let's make it on a little neater side. Well, actually, that still has a filter on the top, so might as well just run it over that way. That way that filter's still there. There we go. And then I can do an insert. And that filter, which does this, which is going to put those items in there. And then that filter, come on, that filter, which just allows blacklists the spruce saplings. That's fine. And then for this, it's going to be insert of the saplings. Good. And we'll put that one there. And I think that should do it. So then we have to put in the upgrades. Okay. Upgrade in place. Sort that. Okay, and let's go up and see how it does. Yeah, just cross the line by 1. That's fine. That means I'm gonna have to move that over 1. So let's see here. Whoa. I think it's big enough. Yeah, it's bigger than a chunk. Yeah, that's a lot bigger than a chunk. So I don't think emerald is needed. No. And I built a whole bunch of emerald ones too. That really sucks. Because I just built a crap load of those, and now I wasted all those emeralds. And it produces bigger than an emerald. But man, oh man, that's going to be a lot of wood. That's a lot of wood. Well then, lesson learned there. So maybe I won't get as many farms in here as I thought. Look at that. Wow. So what's going on? Why don't we have power? That again, eh? You wish to be like that? No, I don't want you to be like that. See, now you have power, now you're working. Wow, that's gonna be a lot of wood. That's gonna be a lot of wood really fast. Looks like I can cut it down by 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's the next upgrade that's below that? So what is that? 11? So gold apparently would have been sufficient. Damn. Harvester, why aren't you now harvesting? It should be harvesting. Can you not keep up? Whoa. Come on, dude. What's going on? You got no work. Why aren't you working? Oh, shit. I hate that. I hate that. Demolish my forest. Obey me. It should be going. Is there just that much? Wow. Yeah. Okay, I get to change that up. Oh, there you go. Hopefully that's you chopping down that tree. Hoping. There's a lot of trees here to chop down now. Not pity the fool. Wow. So the adventure of the tree farm is showing to be a bit more of an issue. So as you can see, I need to do some more calculations here. I definitely miscalculated on the whole emerald needing bit, that it would be way more than a chunk. I thought with 11 plus, but I guess it puts it out beyond the chunk, so I'm gonna have to scroll that back and play with them. It's probably gonna be the gold upgrade that's gonna do the trick. So I have to go back and look at that, and I need to figure out why this has failed me miserably during my recording. Why aren't you harvesting? Duh. That would be exactly why. If you had your up and see, it stopped working. So what is it with the emerald bit into it that it doesn't like? Got all your power, how come you're not showing your work? Alright, let's get rid of this. Okay, let's try this. Just before I go, we'll do one more thing. Because we knew it worked fine with 6 plus 4. So we know it worked fine with that. So let's take that out. Break that. Come back here. Place that and put in silver. See? Again. It stopped working the second I put in that. Oh, no. There it goes. My chest isn't full down there, is it? Oh! I got saplings all over the place down here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Unstick yourself. That's very odd. You're still moving, you get your animation, but whenever I put in that, it doesn't want to. Whenever I put the upgrade in, it doesn't want to work. Intriguing. Huh. That's very odd. Okay, I'll have to look into this and figure it out. But everyone, thank you very much for watching. You seen the failure, which was my farm here, and I will do better to make sure that when I get the other ones done, that they don't do the same thing. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have yourselves a great night, or a great day. Take care, and thanks for watching. Cheers.